So first off, I was like, thank you for the interview.
Oh,
thank you.
yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I'm really stoked.
So can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, this is always a hard thing for me to say because like I don't really give myself a label, but I do various jobs. So it's like I guess like when you cosplay, you put on many hats, right?
Yeah.
So you're just like, I'm wearing this character because I like it. So I guess like what people label me as a cosplayer. I would like to say I would label myself a metalhead, which I generally do, and they're like, okay, but you cosplay. So like they would be like, oh yeah, they'll label me a metalhead, but I'm like, but I would say that I'm more so, I guess people would say call me cosplayer, but I would say like I'm like a art music person.
Mm.
So that's what I would generally say.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So could you tell us what cosplaying means to you?
Oh man, I've been cosplaying ever since like my mom kind of got me into it because she's a seamstress. So she would make us costumes because like my parents didn't have too much growing up. So I lived in Oklahoma, which is what the hell we were doing there. Yeah. I would always ask someone like, why were we there? Like it was a pretty terrible childhood, like growing up in Oklahoma, because like one of our activities at school was to crush cans. Like, what? Who does that? Yeah, but then they made us do it, and we're like preschoolers, and I'm like, this is Oklahoma. I thought it was normal. Wow. So we moved to California, and like I always grew up like dressing up, you know. Yeah. So my parents would dress us up in like G.I. Joe stuff and like whatever, because that's all we knew, because Transformers, G.I. Joe, whatever. And then we would move to the Bay, and I was like, oh man, there's anime clubs. Mm-hmm. So it was really cool. Like, so I always cosplayed all my life.
Oh, that's really cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's good, but whatever.
So your mom made your costumes?
Yeah, when I was growing up, like when I was like 6, you know.
Wow.
And I would, I loved Hulk Hogan, so like we would watch WWF. And like I loved Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Ultimate Warrior. So I would be like running around, and my dad's like, "What the hell's wrong with this girl?" And I would have streamers, and I run around.
That's fun.
Yeah, but because we didn't have much in the early '80s, you know, so we were just like, "Oh, WWF." So that was all we knew. And ZZ Top. It was really weird.
Okay, so what are the most difficult cosplays to work on?
Well, I really hate that I like Gundam to the point where I make them costumes. So I kind of kill myself in those. Every cosplayer has to kill themselves in a sense where I really like Gundam, so I'm going to make a Gundam costume. That's a brilliant idea, right? Generally, no. So just die making a costume.
A little piece of you dies every time.
Every time. Yeah, it's so it's nice today just to be more relaxed. So yeah, but like generally, Gundam costumes kill me.
Mm-hmm. So. Are you in cosplay right now or just fashion?
Yeah, it would be really kind of crazy if I'm just. Is this normal? I don't know, but like
could you tell us about your cosplay?
Oh yeah, so it's from Dragon Ball Z. This like so Android 18. So it's like something that we grew up with. It's Akira Toriyama. So he is one of my inspirations for everything. And we grew up watching the anime, and also the manga. So yeah, I love the art style too. It's really quirky, I like that nostalgic feel to anime. So the weird little kind of like weird things that they do with and they're kind of perverted, but then it was like really innocent. I don't know how that makes sense, but yeah, I kind of like that. So I really like the anime. Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any materials that you absolutely hate working on?
Like with like materials working with?
Yeah.
Well, I used to. This is before, but like I used to use that's really hard resin.
Oh,
that stuff is super toxic and
raisins?
Raisins. Yes, raisins indeed. I use many raisins and I hate them because they don't taste that good. But resin, resin is really harsh, and sanding sucks. I hate sandpaper, and I hate the sound, but I have to sand all the time.
So did you stop using resin, or?
I still use it.
You still use it?
I have to for some stuff because it's faster when you cast like one thing, and then you can make 10 of. Because anime characters, like 20 belts that or like not buckles that for no reason.
Yeah,
so it's like
so
you don't want to buy them, so you just like cast them. So, it's kind of
good.
Cheating.
Yeah. So is it cheaper that way?
No.
No.
But kind of less time.
Okay.
Unless you want to buy 20 bells, but it's super expensive.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but I wish it was cheaper.
Yeah,
You know, but
for
like
real.
generally, yeah, like sanding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like sanding is not my favorite. And raisins. So.
And raisins. Sanding and raisins.
Yeah, raisins.
It's not a good combo. Yeah. Yeah. So what was your favorite cosplay to work on?
I don't think any cosplay is fun to work on because it's not fun, you know. But like you pretend in your mind, like I have to tell myself in my mind, I'm like, Linda, you're gonna like it at the end, you know. But like during, you're like, why? Like, because it looks simple, but generally it's not. Like when you translate it to reality, it's not simple, and you're like, why did I do this? So. Like most recently, I did like a Monster Hunter like guild marm. She looks like a librarian. So it's to me, I was like, oh, this is a simple costume. But when I got into it, I was like, damn it. And I'm like, oh man. And like I think it was like last minute I was sewing right before the panel.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, hope this stays together. So the reality of cosplay is not like as glamorous at all. It's like I cut my finger too. It was pretty crazy. So it's just
What's the cosplay that took you the longest to work on?
the Gundam, and I don't want to think about it because it's just like I threw it away. Like I literally took like 800 hours to finish it.
Really?
Yeah, and, like as much as like I would play Monster Hunter, but like it was just bad. I was like, what the hell? And then I had to throw it away because it was just taking up so much space in my house. I live in a small house.
Make your house bigger.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like I was just staring at it. I'm like,
push the
it's not
wall.
doing anything.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I should just get rid of it because I can't sell it. Yeah, but it wasn't expensive to make. It was like under $100. So.
But it just took a really long time.
Yeah, like it's just very angular. I'm not an engineer, so like I had to figure it out myself. No one made a costume like that at that time because it just Unicorn just came out, and I'm like, yeah, like Gundam Unicorn, like.
Unicorns started existing back then?
Dude, like, well, not back then. It was recent. It was like 2014.
Damn, that's way back then. What year am I in?
Wait, what planet are you in?
Where's Sarah Connor?
What planet? What time era am I in? Like, where am I?
Yeah, so what are some of your interests? Like favorite anime, favorite comics, favorite movies?
That's easy to say because like that's all I do. So like my favorite, well, I game a lot. So like I watch a lot of anime, but a lot of the aesthetic of the anime now, and I'm sure a lot of people would hate me. The eyes are too big.
Okay.
Nowadays, the aesthetic is very like lolly looking, and that's okay. Like that's not me though. Like I like that, you know, JoJo Bizarre Adventure kind of like, you know, that kind of yes, like that. Like and then you know like Berserk. That's why I grew up watching and reading. So the eyes are kind of normal. You know what I mean? Like they're not normal, but like you know what I'm saying. Like they're not like huge eyes.
What is wrong with you?
You know, I do watch One Piece. I love One Piece. Like, I grew up reading it. Like, their bodies are super long, but to me, I like that aesthetic. You know, like that drawing. Yeah. It's just, like, really nice to, you know, I like different art styles, so. But I mainly game. So it's, like, right now and for 5 years now, it's just Monster Hunter. That's all I. And Yakuza. I love Yakuza. Oh my god. It's like, if I could live inside that game, I would. I would be that person.
Prospect Yakuza.
I want to.
Damn.
That's my life. Like, I'm like, yes. I want to wear a suit every day and be like, bitch, where's my money?
Kiryu's back tattoos, like, it gets more detailed each game. Dude, like that pretty much like, and it's just the dragon.
You blame the person that makes it. Because,
Yeah.
like, he, you know, Horitomo,
Yeah.
he's here.
Is he?
Yes.
You could talk to him about.
No, but like I want to get tattooed by him actually, but I don't think it's really easy to get it. So
Yeah.
because it's like
Especially
to
with
get
Asian parents.
like two years probably is wait list or something, and I'm like I don't know if I can.
Damn, 2 year wait list?
Yeah, something. I'm sure, because he's crazy.
And it's expensive too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2
'Cause
years
he's-
and release.
He's
Hey man,
like,
that's 2 years saving up money with it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos right now?
Yeah, like but I want more. So like yeah. I mean ultimately if I didn't cosplay I would have had a sleeve and like all my friends have like tattoos. Majority of the people I hang out with have like sleeves and like tattoos, but you know I like the aesthetic of tattoos and the art. So I wanted tattoos, but cosplay I don't want to always put makeup on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but yeah, I just can't.
Yeah. So this question just says thoughts on Avengers Infinity War. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler!
Yeah, thoughts on it? Like, not any. I mean, Thanos, like, it's like, oh my freaking god. You know, it was pretty rad, like, to see, in, you know, the gauntlet and all that stuff. It was, like, as a comic book reader, I'm like, oh shit. Like, you know, Thanos, like, he's, pretty freaking rad.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong, so, yeah.
Okay, so do you have any funny stories that occurred while you were in cosplay?
Right now.
I don't know if it's funny to me, but it's funny to other people because like it's embarrassing to me.
Oh.
But like I don't think it's ever funny to have things break apart.
Oh.
So when I was
like my heart.
yeah, no, stupid. Like it's like break your heart. No, but like I guess like when I was like in this one costume, she has wings, so her name's is a Darkstalkers game, like Morgan. So like I had these wings and they kept on falling off, but the top is low, so like you're just like, oh snap, either way, and you're like, it's kind of like a thong thing, but you're wearing tights. It's just an uncomfortable like situation, and I guess things were falling, and I was holding my boobs, and there's a lot of pictures of me doing this at
I feel
FanimeCon. And they're like, she's feeling herself, and I'm like, no, and I'm like, I'm not doing that, but yeah, like, and they would put like Mac Dre's, like this one rapper's like I'm feeling myself like thing, and they would just, and I'm just like, are you serious right now? And they made it a meme thing. It was like 2008, so I was like, cool.
Wow. So did you wear that cosplay like again?
No,
it was retired.
I was like,
that?
damn you guys,
Yeah.
The internet is horrible. So I was like,
evil.
yeah, but like now it's just my other friend embarrassing me all the time, so it's, I don't like yeah, he just uses me for videos to embarrass me, so I'm like, he throws boxes at me, so I'm like, cool, like.
That sounds abusive.
He is abusive.
My
Do you
goodness.
guys know D. Pity, like the dancing Deadpool dude?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like he's always throwing things at my face,
Shall
like
I
in videos. We room in with each other every year, and he's playing video games till 5 a.m, and I'm like, how are you doing, man? And he was like,
so cool.
no, like he's always playing Tekken, so like he has his fight stick.
I'll challenge him
and
to
everything.
Tekken and claim throne.
You should go tonight. No, like he's in the game room for 5 hours at a time, 6 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
He's all
That's dedication.
all day. He loves Tekken and fight games, so.
I've only seen him in the Deadpool suit, so I don't know what he looks like. So even if
he's
he
wearing
ran
a mask today, but you
Should
can
just
see
be
him.
like, if I win, I'm gonna unmask you with my own bare hands.
He's just wearing those like mouth masks, like those Japanese.
Oh, like the little.
You mean like Hannibal Lecter? Like,
dude,
he's like a cannibalist? Like,
that wouldn't be surprising.
I'll bite you! You think Vampy bit you?
No, stupid! Oh my god, I hate my name. Worst. I hate my name.
How did you choose your name?
I didn't really. It was terrible.
She
like,
was
I
a
have
vampire
horrible.
one day.
No, I'm being serious. So there was like I was super goth back then.
Dracula goth.
I was really fucking goth. It was disturbing. So I was on vampirefreaks.com. So it's a website about like people who like that vampire lifestyle, and I was part of that for a couple years. And my name was Vamp, right? So then my friend was like, hey, there's a website open that's like says bit me. That would be funny. And I was like, okay, Vamp, you bit me, like whatever. And then that's when the internet found me, and I was like, no, I don't want that name. I was just kidding, and it just stuck with me. So I have no choice. So when people say, are you Vampy bit me? I'm like, eh. And I still cringe a little.
Like, unfortunately.
And it's like, in the beginning, people, like when I first used it, like they're like, but you printed the name, like why are you embarrassed with it? I'm like, well, it stuck with me. Like so in the beginning, when people went up to me and they said, Vampy bit me, and I would like kind of like have a face like, oh god, and they thought I was dogging them, but it was me cringing at my own name. So it was like a weird thing.
Yeah, if you could change your name, what would it?
Just freaking Vampy is fine. Like Vampy bit me. Like, can you bite me? I'm like, oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna give you a hickey.
That's so unique. Like you're so unique.
Wow, never heard that before.
Yeah, I never heard that before, but I blame myself. So yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any advice to someone who's just starting out for cosplay?
Just make sure that you don't get too pissed off at yourself. Like, don't quit, because it's a really hard thing to do because you're putting yourself out there. You know what I mean? Like you're putting your passion out there. Don't take it too seriously. Have fun because it's very apparent when you're not having fun. You know, and do stuff you like because if you die tomorrow,
or today,
or
or
at least you know that you did stuff you liked. You know?
Yeah.
If I died today, I hope not, you know, I'm wearing something I like.
Or die in Japan, but either way, I'd be happy.
Oh, where are you staying in Japan?
Where I land.
Oh, okay.
Shinjuku.
I see you in Shinjuku. Are you guys from the Bay? I miss NorCal. Like, I live in the LA. Anyway, I live
The LA.
The
You know
LA.
that LA?
You
Not
might
that
have
LA.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
just, everyone's like weird. Like, I'm not saying people
Is
are
it like-
weird. No, but like the people I've met. I'm not saying all of LA is bad, but you get the like Hollywood types.
Yeah.
But they don't live in Hollywood. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, Bay
Shit.
Area is like my heart. So
Yeah.
just like, it's nice to be back.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just like,
Stay here.
oh, you, Linda. We grew up together, so it's kind of like, it's nice. It's like family here.
So you don't like the atmosphere for LA? It's just
No,
like
I don't
for
go
you.
out there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always streaming or making costumes, because I'm like, people kind of weird.
It's an
'Cause
outlet.
they're very thirsty, you know what I mean? Like
Like,
oh, yeah.
thirsty. Not everybody in LA is like that. Not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm saying the ones that you
Are they
do
like-
see.
Alright, anyway, so yeah, so wrap up, like last question. So what are some of your upcoming plans? cosplay
Well,
or
like
anything?
my next. Well, I play a lot of Monster Hunter, so it's probably another Monster Hunter thing. It's not a surprise. People never get surprised about anything I do because I talk about it so much that it's annoying.
Oh.
So like if you like a lot of people, I know my own friends unfollow me on Twitter because I talk about something so
Damn.
much.
I unfollowed my sister.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
fine. Like, I hope you unfollow me because like they hear it already through text messages.
Yeah.
So like, I don't get really emotional about that stuff. I'm like, I don't
I
care.
do.
No, yeah, like I'm probably gonna make another Monster Hunter costume and do some like game stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
simple stuff, like nothing really crazy. Just like, yeah, stuff I like, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Stuff you like.
Yeah, like what you guys do. Like, you know, dress the way you want and
Yeah.
it's just like
I dress the
normal.
way I want every day.
Yeah, that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If people are watching this and
Oh,
they
yeah.
haven't heard of you, like where's the best places to,
Oh, okay.
to follow up on you,
Sure.
like websites, Twitch, or...
So, yeah, like I just started streaming for 8 months now, so I'm always on Twitter being annoying about Monster Hunter. So you can find me on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and
MySpace.
Twitter. MySpace is not the same name.
Tom was my first
So-
friend, and he will be my last friend.
No, Tom, you can't erase him on there.
I raced him before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can.
I was like, fuck you, Tom.
didn't. I left
This is
him
the
on
real
there.
Tom.
No, what the hell?
Yeah, he's,
But
Tom.
like,
he's
yeah,
the Tom.
You just
He's the
get
Tom.
me on all the social
Tom.
medias and also his Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
My Instagram and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Tom's.
And yeah. And now Ada Chicken.
This is gonna be edited, right? Yeah.
Hell no, this is raw material. You edit this stuff?
We're
I'll be
just
mad.
gonna have a compilation of everything Kevin said during the interview,
And
that'll
then
be
separate,
full-
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the extended edition.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You want to see the full version?
Yeah. Kevin, did you have any questions?
No, this is.
Anything? Any last
What's
words?
your morning routine?
Dude, that's really terrible to ask.
You don't have to answer
Is
that
it?
if you
Yeah, how do you
don't
think
want.
about
No,
that?
because my morning routine sucks. Like I wake up, brush my teeth. It's like normal.
Yeah.
And then I like turn on the PS4. Like that's literally my
Yeah, buddy
morning.
boy.
I'm like, what do I had to do today in my game? and then I like look at emails. But
Oh, okay.
it's kind of boring. Like it's not anything. Feed my dog.
That's
Feed
a
my
good,
dog.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that's he's
How's dog
very
What's his name?
Shih Tzu. His name is Koji.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a Shih Tzu. He's like a little old man.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu. He's like 12.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
a
an old
dog.
man.
I was
Yeah,
12 one time.
but his
That was
name is
fun.
named after Mazinger, so it's like Koji Kabuto. So I'm like, hey Koji Kabuto, and like he's no pilot, he's just lazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're not doing anything. You're not Koji Kabuto. We should have named you like cow
We
or
should have
something.
named
like
Spot.
no little. Yeah, he's like 23 pounds. He's like a little kid.
23 pounds? Wait.
He's huge.
So that's big for a Shih Tzu.
He's huge for a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, I have a big dog for a Maltese. I don't even think he's Maltese.
Oh, Maltese. Oh, little baby.
He's like twice the size he's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
I feel you on the too big for his.
Yes,
breeds.
and I'm always
Yeah.
like, he's like a big boy.
Yeah.
And I carry him like this,
He
like
just
a
says
baby.
he's big bone. People call my dog fat. I'm like, that's so
Yeah, well,
insensitive.
Koji
Hey,
knows he's
size is
Okay.
perception.
Well, mine's getting a little chubby, but you
You
know,
know, it's okay.
we're old, you know.
But
cut 'em
it's
some slack.
nice to hold them.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
so
nice.
good.
Can I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Can I hold him?
Of course, he lets anyone. He's the world's kidnappable dog. Koji. We call him the world's kidnappable
My
dog.
dog's been kidnapped.
And he's run away from us before, and he's had a new home, and we had to trade in 3 cigarettes to get him back.
Damn,
You really had to like.
Hey, let me give you.
I don't smoke. My friend smokes, so then the woman's like, give me 3 cigarettes and I'll give your
Here.
dog back. It was so weird.
Your dog is only worth 3 cigarettes.
She said
pray for
that.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have my dog here. I would ask you later.
It's for future reference.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, no,
Very
thank you
nice
so
meeting
much.
you. That was
Yeah,
so
thank you.
fun.
Yeah, it was nice
Can we
to
get
meet you.
photos?